Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about your person. We're going to find out what are their late night thoughts about you, what do they ruminate about, what are their true and genuine feelings towards you right now. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you do find it, trust that there's a message in here for you. So we have 4 piles for today's readings from the left to right. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Labradorite stone, this is going to be your reading along with the Cosmic Visions Tarot. So there's something about what was said the last time, or this person really rethinking about their approach, is what I am picking up over here. I hear something about a message that they may have sent you. I have a few pre-shuffle cards. I'm gonna unfold one of them. I'm gonna take this one upright. Divine timing. I'm gonna take this in the reverse. And this upright. Okay, I'm gonna take this upright instead right now. I don't know what has happened. Maybe there was an argument. That's what I'm picking up really. Or there's just sourness between the both of you. This person misses you, cherishes the memories that you've had with each other. Somewhere I just keep hearing that it's not possible for us to be together. It's almost like this person nearly feels as if a little bit like beaten down with the situation at hand. It's not something that they want, let's put it that way, but it's something that they find themselves often coming to this, conclusion that, well, I don't think that it's not like we're not meant to be together, but it's somewhere along the lines of that where this person is like, why is it so difficult for the both of us to get along? Why is it not happening for us? Or why is this situation not going the way that I want it to be? And maybe there is like you both maybe on different pages. It's possible that you want something else or they want something else. Somewhere there's a little bit of discrepancy in seeing eye to eye. And I think that given the card of divine timing as the first one that opens, there's significance for it, right? Do you see the image on this? There are 2 birds specifically, which really talks about the both of you, is what I pick up over here. I'm gonna take this card, the reverse. Say what you mean in reverse. So maybe this person has not been truthful towards you. And a lot of what they think is the next time or whenever they do get to interact with you, or they intend to do that. For a few of you, this person intends to do that. And you would know intuitively if there's margin for this person to actually take the initiative. There's something of that sort. There is something of that sort which makes me feel as if this person may be aware of the fact that they are the ones that have to reach out and make the move. um but I don't think they're quite confident about it. Say what you mean in reverse is really giving me this energy that this person wants to be honest with you. This person wants to say exactly how they feel. Despite the circumstances, this person feels like they want to give this a chance. This person wants to be with you. This person wants to understand the situation better, but there's something that we in the both of you that almost feels like, why is it so difficult, you know? There's something about that which makes me question, why is it not easy to be with each other? Why do the both of us, maybe you guys just don't get along that easily? I think that both of you on your own separate ends have a fear of inadequacy. You both don't feel happy with who you are. There's always something that you want to change, or there's always more that you want for yourself, which is understandable. But it's almost like this thing, this desire for other things, accessing other things, other people, or becoming that person is not purely out of the interest of being your best version. It's more like your worthiness has been pushed in the future. And I think it would apply to the both of you. I would like to say it's about your person, considering this is about them, but I really pick up that it's shared, it's mutual. You may love each other a lot, but you just find it really difficult to believe that the other person is for you. And that is an issue over here. Well, I'd say that it's not, so to speak, just an issue. You're growing. This is your own journey unfolding before your eyes, and it's difficult, right? It's difficult to fill that void within you, which has remained, and it keeps barking at you, and it's always like, well, you're not enough, there's something wrong with you, you're broken, you're damaged, there's something wrong with you, or you're unlovable. I'm hearing these um I'm hearing these very poor dialogues that the both of you tell yourself on your own, very, very own separate ends. It's not something that you show to each other, I think, but you do. That's what I feel. You have these feelings, right? I'm gonna open this card up, right? Chop wood. There is a good amount of projection. I also heard the word obsession over here. How does this person feel? I'm gonna take whatever card comes over here in the reverse. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, considering this came in reverse, um, you know, I had to take the card in reverse. So I opened the energy. They have a lot of feelings for you. I don't think that that's a question about feelings. I feel like this person is pretty eager to make it work between the both of you. But somewhere this person does question, like, why is it? Maybe you're going through a rough patch with this person. I'm not sure. It makes you kind of feel insecure because, again, you may always feel like this person is at a flight risk, but the thing is, that is within you as well. Maybe it's something that you're projecting on this person. It's almost like when things start getting a little bit difficult, you both get scared that the other person's going to leave you. Or when you have a disagreement, you are scared that this person may just up and leave. So it kind of makes the both of you fearful, especially this person over here that we're talking about. They have so much love, and with a dolphin, this signifies emotional intelligence. This person is basking in their feelings for you. This person is um overwhelmed, drowned in what they feel, and it's not just all lovey-dovey. I think that romanticism is definitely there on their mind. They wanted to woo you, they want to do the good old flirting and everything like that. But I think that it really worries them. Well, like, um, am I the only one that they have, or Am I the real deal for them as much as I consider them to be the real deal for me? Like, do they see the same things as I do? Do they have the same vision? It's almost like, again, this circle backs to the question, like, are we on the same page about what do we want over here? Because some people genuinely do date um to marry, and I think this is the energy that I'm getting, or just like a very stable long-term relationship. I'm just with one person kind of an energy. I'm not looking to change. So I'm not looking to change partners basically. So there is this question of, I'm picking up on strong Scorpio energy. This person is pretty serious about you. That's one thing I'm gonna say. They don't joke when it comes to you. I'm gonna take whatever energy it is upright to see how do they feel about the last conversation or message that they sent you. There's something about what they sent you. This person wanted to say more, of course. Page of Wands. This person has had a lot more. They probably wanted to lighten up the conversation, or they wanted to get vulnerable with you. They were hoping that you might do that, but I don't think that they got that from you, or they feel like you're not being honest with them. You're not leveling with them on a one-on-one. This person felt a little bit estranged, or a little bit like there was a disconnect, like how you guys used to be before is not something that exists anymore. Of course, it changed. Something in that conversation was very guarded. It was probably a little bit defensive, and this person wanted to know exactly how you feel. They kind of felt like you're hiding how you genuinely feel towards them. For for someone over here, you have a back tattoo. It's a significant keyword, or just something like a confirmation. I'm also picking up in their perspective. Now, see if this applies. They see you as someone that's pretty spiritual, quote unquote. And I don't know if this is a very specific message. See how that floats for you. But I think that maybe this person has a little bit of a taboo around spirituality. It's like they don't really know what it means to be spiritual. There is a very shallow perspective about spirituality. It's almost like just like one of those memes that float around on internet about crystals, spiritual girls with crystals, and their tarot cards, and their affirmations and their angel numbers. And this is just like oh well, I don't know. It's like fast fashion being produced and called as streetwear or something, if that makes sense to you. But if I had to put it another way, it's just like you're not aware of what it is. You don't have education on it. So there's something like that where I pick up that this person doesn't understand spirituality. Um, they have a lot of presumption about it. So this person completely doesn't understand what you are, or this message could be vice versa. I really don't know how this fits over here. But there's something just about not really understanding exactly who you are at a core level. There's something where the both of you are not able to see eye to eye, pile number one. There's something, and you know it. There's a little bit of push that I pick up specifically from a feminine figure over here. So it just means whoever is more in the feminine energy has been more eager to move this forward rather than the masculine energy. Whereas I feel like the masculine energy, whoever they are over here, they're hiding a lot of how they feel. I almost question if the masculine energy feels very guarded, feels stubborn, feels like I don't want to reveal how I really feel, and before I do, there's like this tug of war within this person. So I can see how contradictory it is, because maybe if you were watching this reading from the beginning, you could have been like, okay, well, this sounds like my person who is not that open, and I don't know why is she saying all things that I feel like he or she might be. But I think that there's a good amount of speculation that I am doing over here, because I can't quite figure out if it's you or them, or if it's the both of you, because there could be strong mirroring. Like how you feel is how literally they feel about the situation, that we both have a connection, we both want each other, but it really doesn't work out between us. There's something about a halt, or like it's just like you both have met, but it's never really aligned for the both of you to completely experience it. Like always there's something that keeps coming up. And I think it's probably, I hear from spirit, it's probably for the best. There's something that the universe may be supervising, I'd rather say, for the both of you in terms of this connection. I can't really put a finger on it, but that's what I'm picking up over here. I'm going to take this card in the reverse. Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. We have 41 and then 42. It's a little bit of a pause, definitely, with the Moon Maiden. This is in reverse. Some sort of reflection that is taking place. Your person is having to really think about this whenever they do. And I think that you are heavily on this person's mind most of the time, especially if you recently had a fallout, or on an energetic level you felt very connected to this person recently, or you had very obsessive thoughts about them. I think if you're in separation, this person is surrounded by the opposite gender, and there's something about this person, somewhat, being interested in other people. I'm not sure if it's for a relationship, but I do pick up that it's like they may have a lot of attractive people around them. But the sad part about it is that I feel like I'm really consoling you with the butt of this situation. So I'm just like, like it's like but it's the truth. I feel like this person may find very fun people to hang out with, very good looking people, easy on the eyes, but they often find themselves returning back to the thought of you, at least. And there's something about this person physically feeling how it used to be around you. So maybe they actually feel so much, or they feel it so deeply or truly, that it tends to give them goosebumps. Or there's something where I see this person thinking about how it used to be with you, or how it feels with you, feels to be around you, that it actually makes them, it's almost like an energetic hug, is what I'm picking up. Somebody starts feeling pretty warm, and then they realize that you're not there. So it makes them feel pretty cold then again. So I feel like there's some energetic dance that is truly happening over here, because it makes me feel like as if you on the other end may be someone that is also back and forth in your own decision about this person. It's almost like to make this decision, it's like regarding this person, you're flimsy yourself, you're not sure. Again, because I feel like there's something about the timing not being exactly right. I'm gonna take this card up, right? Stranger Curiosity. Where pile number one, I really feel that if you're apart from this person, that is very important to be highlighted. If you're not with this person, in separation, there are people around this person that they are gaining interest in, and they do often think about that. I think this person actually compares other people with you. um but it's somewhat shallow. They're not able to instantaneously connect with those people or feel that comfort. It's almost like they're looking for, I'm looking for my soulmate. It's like they feel like it's not working out. It's like this is not something that they're purposely doing. It's like a subconscious um method to relieve themselves of the intimacy that they're probably craving with you. um it's honestly a little bit sad because it's like someone who's not, it's like you see something and you're reaching for it, but it's just not coming in your grasp. So then you're going around in other places to try to find that feeling because you're so desperately wanting that feeling. You want to feel that vulnerability, but then you're just not finding that connection with somebody else. It's almost like hoping to find somebody else that makes you feel the same way. That's what I'm really picking up over here. So I'm going to shuffle a few cards to see how do they feel about this situation. Eight of Wands, Two of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, Aries, bottom of the deck, Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, I do wonder if despite all of these feelings and everything, this person feels a little bit non-committal, or at least towards you as of now. I'm hearing the words breach of trust. It almost makes me feel like something went pretty sour between the both of you, which makes them question whether they can completely trust you or reinvest in this situation. Something about it makes me feel like this person may be the same thing, that you may think that this person, why do they feel like I am defensive or there's no vulnerability when they're showing me no true raw emotions or how they feel about me? It's because they're doing this purposely. They are making a choice to show you a more stoic side of them, probably one worded replies or unemotional. There's something, maybe I don't know if you um, exchange messages a lot. I keep seeing that. Where it's pretty dry, the conversations are pretty dry. This person does want to talk to you, they want to keep holding on. Well, it's pretty complicated over here. I'm going to take this last card upright. Purpose, I know what I am here to do. This person is focused somewhere else. That's what I really feel because of the Wheel of Fortune over here. Kind of makes me question if this person is 100% paying attention over here. Or there's something about this situation on and off lingers around, or you guys. The more I read about it, makes me question if this is a situationship or a relationship that went bad. Because there's somewhere where I don't pick up on, I'm not sure if betrayal was a thing over here, but there's somewhere where the both of you just not able to trust each other or this situation. And the core of it is just not feeling adequate enough in your own skin, in your own self. Because there's a journey over here where the both of you somewhat are being separated to figure yourselves out through the reflection of this connection so that you can understand who you are, so that you don't feel like an imposter in your own life. You don't feel like you're not good enough at what you do, because you have to find out what you're good enough at, what you're good at, in fact. So maybe this connection just doesn't completely sever ties from your life because of the fact that this is a catalyst. You see someone that this is like a half-assed relationship over here. It's something that you never fully get, but it's like you crave for it. That's the feeling that I pick up over here. It's something that pushes your buttons to do the best, but then it's something that you just can't stop craving. This is a cataclysmic connection. As I say the word question, it's almost like maybe you do question what is the purpose of it. And I think it's described in very, very plain, simple terms that this person is helping you figure out who you genuinely are. Hmm. So I'm gonna use my self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I heard make a wish, make a wish. It's not that they're just not there with you, or they're still hung up. That's why I pick up. But it's just coming off to be the wrong way or a different way. It's like they're purposely hiding how they feel. They're being deceptive in that manner. My family doesn't approve of us. They don't understand our connection. This really makes me feel like either it's actually family or it's poor advice from fans, perhaps. I want you by my side. I want to overcome my fear of intimacy. So, fear of intimacy arises when we're scared, we're not good enough, the other person won't like how I really look on the inside, who I really am. That's where there's this tug of war that keeps playing out over here. I'm sorry for my behavior. I have received a taste of my own medicine. I specifically feel like this may be for if there was involvement of another person, another third person was brought into this picture. I have been having major realizations about our loves. This person does recognize the importance of it. Nevertheless, I think that it's still pretty complicated with the contrasting energies that I do see over here. One with in the air, I think that what they do recognize, or how they remember you is, or what do they think about you, is mostly based off how much do they feel for you, how lovely it is to be around you. It's somewhat like a compromise with life. That's what I keep hearing. So pile number 1, I'm going to leave your reading here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. The information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye. Hello pile number 2, if you chose the Polychrome heart along with the Ethereal Visions tarot deck. This is going to be your reading about what does your person think about, late night thoughts, what do they really ruminate about. So I hear this person will be rushing in. This person often fantasizes. It's not fantasizing. I think that this person may be at the verge of communicating with you, contacting you, really rushing in. I see someone also holding. This person has a very contradictory energy. I'm telling you this beforehand, because there's this energy like I want to do this, I will do this, but they end up not doing that. And there's somewhat of a hint or a tone of trust issues over here. This person doesn't trust what their intuition is telling them. A lot of our trust issues are not there just because what has happened to us and how people may have let us down, that we have trust issues about other people, but we, at the core of it, we have trust issues when it comes to ourselves, because we don't trust that we are making the right choice, or we are able to pull us out of mess, or pull ourselves out of the mess we've created, or we don't know any better. It's almost like also at the core of it there's self-forgiveness, but this person doesn't trust their choice truly because of the fact that they don't trust themselves in situations. They may have made poor choices in the past, and this person feels like, what if they're making the wrong choice over here? Now this is nothing about you. I also hear that this person thinks that they have leverage with you, that they can They kind of do take you a little bit for granted. That's the energy that I am picking up, because with the leverage word that Spirit gave me, I'm also hearing manipulation. This person may be someone that has manipulative tendencies straight up. I'm gonna take the last card upright, whatever this is. This is about how your person feels about everything that is happening. I'm gonna take the second card in reverse, which is about what action they probably think they will take, or what they will take. So how they're feeling about everything was upright, right? Yes. The devil. They think a shit ton a lot about you. Capricorn energy, there's a lot of passion that is driving this person towards you. They're craving you right now. I think that you may be also feeling this person, or there's a possibility that they're showing up in your dreams, or you're meeting in the astral realm, because you are, I feel like, I suspect that you are also feeling this draw towards this person. Um, and I think that you are stopping yourselves, because there's something about this connection that makes you feel like it's unhealthy. Why do you think it's unhealthy? I'm going to take this card upright. The Temperance. Something intuitively tells you with Sagittarius energy that this connection may be wrong, or there are your guides that, yeah, exactly, your intuition is telling you very strongly that this connection may be not good for you. Probably at the point we're talking about it, we're discovering the present energies. So you definitely have something that is important. You're energetically connecting with this, or you're resonating with it. And there's a very big part of you that is somewhat indicating you're mentally aware of what this person does to you, how this connection is, how poorly it ended, why this person is not good for you. That's what I mainly pick up. And this person has their own set of issues, which is because this person is so contradictory. They want to rush in, they want to come in, they want to be the man, is what I'm also hearing. If you're the man, then this person wants to pursue you. But however it is, this person wants to make the physical move towards you. This person wants to come and pursue you, is what I am hearing. However, I think that, okay, what action will they take and what's the underlying energy? This was in reverse. So we have the moon in reverse. This person's fears are again holding them back. Cancerian energy. Do you see how strong this is? Because all of them are major arcanas. I have a few pre-shuffled cards right here. Which one should I take? This one upright. Community. This person is heavily influenced by their image. This person is heavily influenced by how they're influenced, is the real word. Now, it could be that they're actually working with influencers. I'm not sure. There's some sort of social media that really influences this person. It could be there's a strong level of immaturity over here, pile number 2, and I think that maybe well, I'm going to speak for your person, but if this is something within you, it might be helpful to understand that lack of intimacy or trust in intimacy, or feeling somewhat isolated with emotional relations and intimacy, that's what I'm hearing, like somewhat not having that depth, or not have had that depth, has created superficial reasonings as to why to not pursue someone. So there's somewhat of an image that this person likes to adhere to, that they feel like you're not fitting in it. I'm really sorry to say that that can be a very painful thing, especially if you're not very strong in who you are, and I think you're still going through that process. Um, and I don't want you to take this on yourself, or just because somebody is kind of like acting like a dipshit, you know what I mean? This person doesn't see your value because this person doesn't know what is valuable. So let's put that thing first out there. And I think that This person is not rejecting you, this person is actually projecting on you heavily, and there's a very big difference, because the standards, so to speak, that this person has kept for your connection are the standards that rule this person. So I feel like it's heavily or something about maybe social status. Pile number two, there's something where this person thinks that you're pretty different, or there's something where this person, I just feel like pile number two, I'm just going to put it out there, this person doesn't know what is valuable, this person doesn't know what good traits to look for a person that you can be in a real relationship with. Maybe this person tries to date people that look good, so that adds to their self-worth, and this is something that I am somewhat from the back door picking up, that this is somewhere you may also be egoically stuck on this person, because there's something that this person gives to you, there's something that this person validates within you. And that's why I felt the need to say that it may pinch when I say all these things, because you may be still learning to become secure in yourself, and that is of course a lifelong journey. But I suspect that you're a little bit young at heart. You fall quickly or something like that, because you're not really recognizing grounded traits in a person, like what could be good for longevity. You're a little bit ruled by your codependency or your need to be validated. So for example, if this person is someone that feels unappreciated, this person is going to find someone that they see is very appreciated by other people, and then they're going to feel like, oh wow, I am appreciated because look who chose me. This is the person that is appreciated by everyone else, so maybe I must be too important as well because they chose to be with me. If this is someone that struggles with their body image or the way that they look, they're not secure or they don't feel attractive enough, that is a possibility with the devil over here. I can see that it's ruled by the body, the vessel is somewhat a very earthly measure over here. If this is someone that doesn't feel confident in their body or feels like they're not attractive enough to be chosen or good enough, things like that, this person is going to find someone that is attractive so that they feel and they can show it off to the world, like, look at who I got, so I must be pretty attractive, right? So there are all sorts of things like that where it's almost like looking for perhaps money, and there's things that are really ruled by the social media. That's the first word that I keep getting. I'm gonna take another card in the upright. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. This person wants your forgiveness. That's what I am picking up over here, because it came on this side of the reading. That's where Spirit wanted to place the card. And with the Temperance over here, I think that this is somewhat definitely a message for you that, you know, you may resent this person for whatsoever reason, but it's only going to harm you. Forgiveness is not for them, forgiveness is for your peace of mind. Of course, it is your own journey. Whenever you do decide to forgive this person, that's completely, you know, yours. I'm not saying that you will do that in your own time whenever you feel like it, right? But it would be important or helpful to acknowledge that it's not really harming them that you're not forgiving them. It's just creating what's that word, bitterness within you, right? So I think that with forgiveness as well, with the Temperance card, I think that this person is someone that, well, they know how much of a shitty person they are. I'm really going to say that. I think this person is well aware of their superficial traits, their superficial their demeanor. I don't know, there's a public profile and then there's a private profile. Everybody has that. Everybody has faces that we don't show to other people. But there is a very big difference in between who this person shows them to be out there, and there's a difference between who they really are. They may be someone that shows themselves to be a pretty nice, harmonious person that accepts everybody, but this person is ruled by their own demons of social norms. I don't know who created these norms, but they may be a part of such a group or part of society. I'm hearing the words hoity toity. Oh, it's like I'm roasting this person, to be very honest, because I think this person is someone that sees that lack within themselves and they try to fill it by being a part of such a community, which makes them feel appreciated and important. And it's really just a way of creating a situation in your life where you're not accepted for who you are because you haven't even begun to accept yourself, and you're almost really controlled by these parameters because you're too scared. So because they've never experienced that intimacy or they reject it, whatever it is, okay, the bottom line is this person is scared of being seen for who they are. They're scared, so they're automatically going to subconsciously reject that. So even when this person feels like you're good for them, ooh, that's a very interesting question. I'm going to take this card upright for how attractive they think you are, because see, there is a part of them where they don't see you fitting for the role of a partner that they want. Okay, let's put it that way. But it's not denying that you're an attractive person. You see that? I haven't opened this card, but Spirit just brought me to this question like, how attractive do they think you are? Which is quite messed up. I'm gonna take this card up, right? Love, because they feel love for you and they can't really explain it. So now we're getting deep. Now we're getting on a soulful level, because there's layers to this, right? First, we discovered the mental capacity, perhaps relatively the egoic aspect of their life or their thinking, what they think about. And now we're penetrating deep inside because the forgiveness card has made itself known. Now we're thinking deeper into who they are and what they do understand about themselves. And this person understands that they have very, very deep feelings for you. Almost that the love that they feel might be a sense of yearning or an addictive sense that, you know, they really want to be around you. They really want to be around you. What does that mean, Spirit? I'm going to take this card upright. 10 of Cups. 10 of bloody cups. Well, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, you know, with the moon, this person, I told you it's a very contradictory energy, but I am gonna state that there's no lack of love. It's just that this person is more ruled by what they think they need to be. This person would rather maintain an image and pick a person that fits into that role rather than a person that is actually good for their soul. Now I'm gonna open this card to see how attractive they think you are. Okay. So this was an upright and we have 10 of Pentacles. We have the dog. So they genuinely do find your loyalty and your love very attractive, with the purples and the browns. I think the 10 of Pentacles is almost like they see you as very wealthy. They see you as someone that they can build a legacy with. How do I express this level of attractiveness, Spirit? You're out of their league. That's the word that they said. So they're not even trying, because for this type of commitment and for this type of a person, they really have to level up. They have to become the boyfriend or the girlfriend material. They have to become the husband or the wife material, depends on what they think you require at this point of time, because it's not about age, it's just about what kind of relationship we're looking for. And whatever it is, this person thinks that they're not on that level. However, in their hearts, they do think that, you know, you and them are loyal to each other. Their hearts are kind of like, they think that you both are a little bit intertwined wherever you are in life. But it's like, how do I express this kind of attractiveness? You're like a wealthy, attractive person, or like you give rich or elegance. Yes, thank you. You're elegant. You're not doing things, and we have two tens over here, so it's almost like you could be the it girl or it boy for them. You could be the ideal type. You could be everything that they may really have wanted as a boy or a girl in their partner, and this is what they still want. but they don't allow themselves because they're too ruled by this image that is controlling them. So do you see that this person is not rejecting you, this person is controlled by their own projections and insecurities onto you. And this person is not allowing themselves, because it's just, how do I put this? I think that you must have understood the picture that I'm trying to paint over here. You get it, right? Because it's almost like, it's not that they're rejecting you, so to speak, or they don't recognize that they never said that you're an ugly person, or they never said that you don't have what it takes, you know what I mean? But it's like they're just not pursuing you, because first of all, they don't feel like they're on your level, on a personality level, on a personality standard wise. They don't think that they're mature enough. And this person recognizes that, I told you, that shitty aspect within them, right? But it's, oh, I'm getting confused by myself, because there's just almost this energy with this person where they're like too scared to accept what's genuinely good for them, and they yearn for this validation from others and approval of others, that they would rather put a facade on their face and force a mask on the person that they're with, or choose someone that is also like them, because they aim to please the crowds. They live for that shit. Basically, this person is not as authentic as they come to be, and that's the truth over here. So if you feel dejected, there is no big, mystery to unravel. It's just that this person wants validation because parts of them are not healed. I'm gonna take this card upright. It's all good. I keep hearing, what action will they take? I wonder why. I think maybe this person will reach out. It's all good. Really talks about this facade again. I think this person is trying to do what they understand is best for them. I don't think that this person is purposely harmful towards you, or they're purposely someone that's a bad person in a sense. But spirit is kind of like, in terms of a relationship, this person is not there, where they can treat somebody right, because for them to be instantaneously loyal to someone is like a mirage. This person has to heal those parts of themselves that people pleases so much that they actually might end up abandoning their partner for the crowd. And for the crowd is just a big umbrella term for whatever things you suspect this person does, for clout, for money, for attention, all sorts of things like that, or fame, or to uphold a level of image in their life. That's what I'm really picking up. So I think in terms of what they really think about, I'm gonna take this card. Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Oof. If I'm being honest, this person thinks about when they will achieve more success, because this person thinks that when they become more successful, they will become more good enough. Um, they have pushed their worthiness in the future, and this person copes up with this lack of intimacy and missing you by thinking that they just have to, they escape in intimacy. It's almost like a vengeful side within them a little bit, where they're kind of like, you know what, I don't want to deal with this, fuck it. I'm gonna go make more money because that's what is gonna make me feel better. but there is such a void inside. It's almost like they're going in the wrong direction, thinking that attaining all of these things, achieving all of these things, and they might as well be someone that's pretty well known, or they might be pretty established, but in terms of personal relationships, they're lacking clearly. And they try to cope up with that lack, or their own self perceptions of not feeling worthy, by going out there, achieving more, doing more. Like, it's like, I will do more and my career will reward me for this empty feeling that I have inside, that I'm never good enough. That's almost how this person is coping up with it. So there's this contradictory energy, because this person wants you, feels love for you, but honestly, their conditioning is pretty strong, and that's their journey when and if they do figure that out for themselves, right? So, I am going to pull out a few self-curated oracle, few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck to conclude your reading here. You can email me or to get a few messages from this, or book a personal reading with me. You are my true counterpart. This bond can't be replaced. This person does recognize you on a soul level. I'm also hearing this person recognizes why you're placed in their life, to connect with who they really are. I'm going through many changes right now. I don't know what to say to you. So it's like back and forth. I have clarity about us. I see who you are to me, because this person envisions somewhat settling down with you, or having a really emotionally fulfilling life with you. But somewhat they're just bound to these validations. I feel very protective of you. So they do feel like, I feel like this ties in with that masculine energy that's getting charged up within them, that they want to pursue you. I'm hearing the words chase you even more. So maybe you're pulling away and they feel the need to chase you. I wonder if this is the type of person, which wouldn't be too far-fetched to think that they like the chase of it, because the moment you stop and you want to really be with them, they run away, because they're actually in love with the chase of it. Money can't buy true love. It took me to learn this the hard way, and this card fell out. I'm scared if I let you in too much, you won't love me for who I am. This is what I said before, right? This confirms it. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm going to leave your reading here, pile number 2, if this was helpful. Please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon, so whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the lemon jade and the Edward Tarot deck, Edward Waite, I think, yes. So we're gonna find out, what does your person think about you? What are their thoughts about you? What do they ruminate about you? I keep hearing that this person underestimated you in some shape or form. This person may have felt like the connection was so strong that you would eventually come running back to them, chasing them. And I think this person is somewhat, I'm hearing, in awe of the fact that you're mirroring or giving them back the same energy they gave you, which is pretty interesting, because maybe they're not used to that from people, or it could be that they've just not witnessed that side of you particularly. I have a few pre-shuffle cards. I'm gonna take this one in the reverse. Honoring your energy. So I think this card really talks about your person over here. I think that whoever we're talking about is someone that is, through your reflection or just through this connection, however it comes in their mind, this person, whenever they do think of you at night, it's a lot about the fact that they did not respect themselves enough. I think that it's a hermit energy. It's almost like whenever this person does have time and they they tend to think about you. This could be someone that's pretty busy, or they try to keep themselves busy away from thoughts of you. And I'm hearing the word specifically opportunity. It's almost like you are someone that signifies a significant milestone or a significant level of maturity level that they may have reached in life now, where this person is somewhat recognizing that they have not respected themselves enough. They have realized that they may lack emotional intelligence in certain areas. There's this awareness or this revelation, I would say, like this person has had an understanding and a realization that they are not as mature as they thought they would be, or they should be. In fact, I'm hearing the word should. So maybe it's an age factor, maybe it's they've reached a specific level or place in their life where they feel like they should have acted more maturely. Um, and it's not just related to you. I really want to add that. I'm seeing this as somewhat of an energy that is being viewed from a holistic perspective. It's like we're taking in everything in account, what we've done, the way we treat ourselves, the way we and I think that a main indicator of it could be that being too involved in flings, or being, it's almost like I'm hearing the word easily accessible. This person may have been someone that has been very easily accessible by people, in terms of their sexual energy as well. So I want to take this card in the reverse, home in reverse. So I feel like when they do tend to think about you, wow, I'm getting a lot of this energy in the reverse. It's like I'm gonna take this one as well in reverse whenever we do tend. Okay, should I open it? Mending in reverse. Wow, what has happened here? Because it's like I'm, trying to reconfirm with spirit are these energies in reverse, because it completely changes the message, right? And I think that this would be a pile. Spirit is telling me, if I want to see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Emperor. This is your person's energy, and I'm going to take this one in reverse. This is yours. So how you may be feeling at this point of time is almost like somewhat, maybe you're transitioning between jobs. I see this as some sort of indicator. It doesn't have to be always. This is pretty optional. If it resonates with you, take it. It's just an extra confirmation. You may be between transitioning jobs, you may be between jobs, you may be changing careers, you may be somewhere where there's physical, tangible security that you're trying to achieve. And if it's not that, I feel like majority of it would be about your physical safety. It could also indicate the Nine of Pentacles, that you feel unsafe in your body sometimes. Now that could be maybe this fear that you kind of live in, maybe fear of loss, maybe fear of receiving disappointment. um, I think that a good way to understand what kind of feeling I am expressing over here could be the way the way you feel when you think about this person. So I really feel that you may be fearful of being alone, which is pretty common, right? But then again, there's just somewhere this person happens to trigger that. I feel like it's an insecurity. It's not exactly. Uh, I don't feel like it's a terrorizing feeling that you can't do anything or you are having panic attacks. And I'm hearing this could have been something that used to happen to you frequently in the past, but you've reached a point where now it does make you fearful. But it's almost like whenever you think about this person, it does consume you quite a lot because this person has a strong hold over you. Um, and so do you have on them, is what I'm hearing. And I think that this person, see the Emperor over here, Aries energy, it's not giving me a very stereotypical bad stoic energy over here, so to speak. I just think that the Emperor over here somewhat is like mixed signals. It's almost like this person is trying to keep themselves composed, is trying to not act like it bothers them, or the fact that they have also maybe reached a point of conclusion in this situation. However, I do feel like there's this fleeting thoughts, like what if we do reconnect? It's almost like this person has hope somewhat, like can this come back in the future? And I think that this person wants that. They do want to come back to you. I'm picking up on strong Scorpio and Aquarius energy. Um, well, this is a very interesting combination that Spirit is giving me, because Scorpio being so intense, but Aquarius being quite detached to an extent. It's almost like this person may feel a lot for you sometimes, but they would never let a soul know. I think that this may be a breakup situation, or this may be a situation. It's somewhere where you guys used to be pretty vulnerable with each other, is what I'm picking up, or there used to be a there's probably history, or there's just, if not history, there used to be fondness, and I think that it still exists, but there's this level of stoicism on this person's face. I don't know, maybe this person got hurt by you. There's something that I'm picking up, or maybe this person has just become relatively quite defensive towards you, that there's pride over here. um and I think that if that has not happened, it's just how they are. But I think that something has happened over here where you guys used to be pretty friendly and you used to be vulnerable, but now there's just this situation where I'm not really showing my cards to you, because I feel like this person feels like there's anticipated rejection. And I'm gonna take this card in the reverse. So I'm actually just picking up cards from a shuffled deck, okay? I got this already in the reverse, so if I said it in reverse, it means that it's upright. So, if I'm being very honest, this came as how they're viewing you, and I think maybe this person is viewing you as someone that I honestly feel like it's not that they can understand or they can pick up. Maybe there is a psychic connection. I don't really know. But it is a strong connection. Spirit is definitely giving me that this is a strong connection. It's not, it's like the word that I said, a stronghold, is not to be something taken to be lightly. I think that the both of you did have something to begin off with. And I think that this person may see you as someone that they have caused trouble to. And how do they feel about this? I'm going to take the card in upright. Page of Pentacles. Well, they also perceive this connection to be as something that, they also had some, like, the way that I am picking up this energy. And I think that it's a lot from their point of view rather than spirits, considering this is about their thoughts and what they ruminate about. I think a dominant factor over here is how you guys used to have a relationship. Now, it's not about the label of it. It's not about whether you were in commitment or not. It's just about maybe the friendliness, maybe just there was a relationship. Now, I don't know how to define what kind of relationship you had, but you had something. You had a history with this person, you had moments with this person, but something was felt and it was a give and take. I don't see this just being one sided or like somewhat, I don't know, on and off. I'm not sure, but there was something where whenever you guys were probably together, there was something here, like I just feel like I can say that, at least in a very loosely framed manner. I would say that there was friendship over here. There was a relationship over here. There was a foundation, even if it was small. This person felt just the way you did, and I am honestly a little bit, curious, of course, as to what led to this. Maybe it just fell out of alignment. I'm seeing like this person felt like the timer went up. It's almost like this person started feeling like it's done with. um yeah, I really feel like this person started feeling like it's time up. Maybe you guys used to be in an on and off connection, or maybe it was good while it lasted, but suddenly there was a time when this relationship started becoming difficult for them. This relationship started hurting them. Um and I'm not sure what was the reasoning for it. But I'm just seeing that something about over here started feeling like you're stringing along this connection. Okay, I'm hearing what action do they think they will take. I'll take the card in upright, the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is pretty unexpected. So I think that whenever this person does think about it, it's almost like when and if in the future. I don't know if their career stops them, but there's somewhat of like they don't feel like they're fit for a relationship mentally. They don't feel like they're equipped. And I'm almost feeling like spirit has made this person really realize this, that this person may not be fit for being in a relationship with anyone. This person has some serious trust issues that make them sabotage connections in people that try to come close to them. And I think that a lot of what I used to determine you in their perspective is something that I see that has been majorly projected, because this person can only see you through the lens of what they understand. And I think that this person recognizes that they may have caused you a lot of pain and hurt, and especially with the Nine of Swords, it's anguish, it's anxiety. It's almost like this person suspects. You may have told them this, you may have conveyed how much they've hurt you, or they just understand why you may have distanced yourself from this person, why you may have decided to exit, because they were causing you pain with the bare minimum that they were giving you. And I think this person knew that you wanted more, or I think this person knew that they also wanted. Wow, my heart feels like it's hurting. um there was a reason why this person left the situation, and majority of it was they're better off without me. This person keeps themselves away from you because they definitely don't feel worthy of you. And I know that this is a very worn out kind of a reason, but you have to trust when I say that it's better if a person recognizes that they don't deserve you, rather than constantly stabbing you in the back because they can't accept the love that you're giving them. It's way better to pack your bags and go to somebody else, or find somebody else, or let the universe bring somebody else who is ready to receive love, because it's not a problem about giving over here, it's about receiving. And I think that this person has an issue with receiving love because they simply don't trust love, or whatever it is. I don't think that spirit wants you to go into a psychoanalysis of the situation. There are a few hard truths that if you accept instead of telling yourself what it should be like or what it could be like, you can give yourself closure if that's something that you're wanting to do to wind up this situation in your life. Because I think that there are stronger things and more important things that need to be your priority, or you are making it a priority, and sometimes your feelings for this person tends to um really, really overwhelm you. I see sometimes that maybe you are walking or you're doing something and you just zone out or you space out because your heart starts feeling a little bit cold. You feel lonely in your own space, and maybe this person used to keep you warm. But however, I think that as much as they might have been a companion for a while in your life, they might have been a definite support. I think that you have outgrown this person. I think you have outgrown the mold in which you guys used to live. So I'm hearing, how are they taking everything? I'm going to take this card up, right? We have the Temperance. I think that with this Sagittarius energy, this person may be someone that's trying to balance themselves out. Like, I see a little bit of drinking, I see a little bit of meditation. Okay, so I think that this person is trying to do the best that they can, trying to cope up with it. Yeah, there's something about like this a gloomy sky, but also the sun hiding behind the dark clouds. So that's what I'm really seeing. It's almost like this person is trying to get through the storm of it. This may be something that gives you a little bit of like a sinking feeling again, like, oh my god, they don't want me, or they're not sulking about me. But I think this is somewhere where, if you want a hint, it's just that you want them to like you back, because somewhat this person's presence was validating your self-worth, and maybe hearing that they are moving on, or they're trying to move on, or they're trying to do what's best for them, considering they're not able to, they don't have this stomach for this love or this connection or just you as of now, because they fail a lot, right? The Ace of Cups with the home in reverse. This is almost like I feel like I lost someone that I could have had a really good connection with, but it doesn't, it's almost like I think this person may be telling themselves right person wrong time, because they feel like they're unfit. So this is like shaming themselves, you know, this person. And I can't really go, I think it would be very draining to go in why and what and how this person can heal, because I don't think that would serve any benefit for me to ramble about all of that. All I can say to you is with a surety that I see it in the cards that this person is trying to balance themselves out. This person is trying to do what logically they understand would be best for them, because this is someone that does have all of these feelings behind the curtains, but will always make more logical decisions. And this is just how they move. I am not judging this person for trying to do whatever they think is the best way for them to cope up with the situation they have accepted defeat in, right? And I think that maybe it's possible that you have also let go of this. I think that you may think about this. There's, two possibilities. Either you space in and out, like these feelings come in waves, or you're just actually going through a pretty recent breakup or a departure with this person, and you're kind of trying to understand, like, do they miss me? So, well, yeah, they do miss you, especially if you're someone that they've known since childhood, or it's like a pretty, long relationship. Again, I keep getting the word history, like 4, 5, 6 years. And I think that, yeah, they do look back on it, but I think there's this energy of like, I don't want to think about it too much because it does hurt me. And whenever I can look back on it, I don't know if this person started journaling about these things to get them out of themselves, because maybe the way they feel about you is something that's so complicated that they can't really, I feel like this person doesn't trust a lot of people around them. um and it may be a little bit surprising for you to hear that they also don't trust a lot of their friends, or they're just not confessing this to anyone. They almost feel a little bit like stunned or surprised or taken aback by how much they've felt for you, and they don't want to tell anybody else about this, which is, it's pretty contradictory, because once in one place they're like, one side they're trying to move on, they're trying to do the best that they can, and on the other side they're hoping for something that it happens. They're still like, there's this hope. And I think it's just, I don't think that I or you should read too much into it, because humans are complex and feelings are even more complex. You can't really categorize. If you feel something for someone, you feel it, but given circumstances, I think that they're having to make this logical decision to let it be, and really take care of themselves at this point of time. Ideally, I'd say that it's not black and white, right? We'd like things to be pretty easy for us to understand, okay, they love me or do they love me not? And I think that they do love you. And I'm hearing it's difficult to unlove you, because I think that there's a genuine connection, there's a genuine bond over here. And it just seems almost like, maybe right now, or maybe for the time being, it's just, I feel like from their perspective, they feel like their part in your life is somewhat over. Maybe you're not meant to be around. They've had you for a really long time. So I'm hearing like, how do they feel about this conclusion? I'm gonna take the card up, right? The Chariot. I do feel like there's a reluctancy to move on, but they're forcing themselves. It's almost like they also have to accept this bitter truth. Cancerian energy, it means that this is a pretty major decision for this person. This person is um there's some sort of this martyrdom that I pick up in this person's, like somewhat maybe their personality is almost like this. And there are very very different traits that make a combination of a personality. And I think that even if this person is prideful or stoic or whatever they are, there is a shadow attribute within them which may have resulted from discarding people pleasing. But a part of that is this martyrdom where I am like, I should just do this for them. I should do this for pile number 3. I should let them be because I am no good. So it's almost like sacrificing their wishes, their love, their desire to be with you because of the way they view themselves. And it's not simplified in the sense where I can just say, oh, they've put you on a pedestal. Like, sure, they must have, because of the way that they think. But I think that there's a lot more in play which this person needs to heal. There are so many layers to it. There are so many reasonings for it. There are so many subconscious patterns that are playing out which this person may not be aware of. And I think that it's their journey to figure that out. They will find out when they do find out, when it's time for them. But I think that the way that they're kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of like, accepting defeat about this specific situation with you. I'm gonna take this card up, right? We have root girl, this own self. I was feeling like there is, self-abandonment. Where this is 46, this reduces to 10. I think that this person, again, with the 10, it really brings me back to the first card that we had, is honoring your energy in reverse. In context with you, pile number 3, this person feels pretty shitty about themselves. This person also feels pretty shitty about, I'm hearing the words missed opportunity. The Page of Pentacles with mending before. I think there was a window. There was a window before. There was a little bit of time. There was a little bit of interaction. There was a little bit of maybe conversation. Maybe you guys really don't talk right now, or maybe this is separation pile. But I think they're just reminiscing about the last times they had a conversation with you, like a proper conversation. They used to talk to you, they used to hang out with you. And I think this person is looking back at that point with some sort of guilt. It's not exactly regret, but it's like guilt. Like, why did I do that and why did I not do that? It's almost like they're in their coulda, woulda, shoulda when they kind of go back to this conclusion. It's almost like whenever this person thinks about you, it starts off with, self-depreciating thoughts, thinking about how good you could have been for them. There is a very, very strong recognition about like you being someone that is worthy of not just commitment, but settling down with you. They see you as someone that has potential to be a good life partner. There's a difference between having a love story with, and there's a difference between someone you can build a life with. And I think this person may have saw you as best of both worlds if they had taken the opportunity. But then again, this person almost feels like they didn't make the best choice. They just didn't know how to do that. And that's what I am leaving you with, pile number 3. The acceptance over here, if you need that, is a lot about this person did what they thought was best in the moment. And now they can't do anything about it, right? There is a lot of water under the bridge. There is a lot of realization that, heck, I didn't know how to handle the situation any better. And I think that they were being ruled by their lower desires or their lower chakras, almost in the sense where it may have looked like this person is choosing flings and they're running by their sexual desires. But a good part of their subconscious was operating in that manner because this person doesn't really feel worthy of love. So they're just kind of like consuming whatever they can. It's like a void. So till the time this person doesn't work on filling that void, they will keep operating out of these lower chakras. They will keep doing things to just gain temporary gratification, because again, it's just these self-depreciating thoughts are ruled by something way deeper inside them. And there's nothing that any person on the planet can do for them to start feeling worthy till the time they don't, right? So I feel like it's, well, in their situation, I would say it's a lost cause till the time this person doesn't move forward, and it's not something that they can't do. I just won't comment on the possibility of it because I don't really have any, I'm not getting any indications about um, that. I'm just reading the present energy. Hopefully, it will change in the future for better or worse. But I think that what this person majorly thinks a lot about is the way that they treat themselves. Um, because maybe you guys are a little different, or maybe you guys used to be the same and you evolved. There's a very, very strong factor about you outgrowing this person in some shape or form. And that may have made this person feel a little bit like flawed. It's, I feel like flawed because they shame themselves. Again, it's self-depreciating. I can't do that, or why do I do this to myself, or nobody. It's almost like in the sense when they look at you, they're like, this person may not accept me for everything that I am. So they kind of made that choice for you, that they're just not going to. So they self-reject. They just self-reject. And I think that can look like them leaving the situation before you, or they anticipate you to leave them. That's what I'm picking up. I'm gonna take this card upright. Trust. I told you this person has trust issues. And I think this card is more for you rather than this person. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. There's a part of you that may repel this person pretty often. There's a part of you that may feel hesitant to commit to this person. There's a part of you that doesn't come easily. um there's part of you that doesn't easily participate in this connection because there's this part in your body that is repelling this person's vibration. Your body is telling you that. So if there's something that just doesn't feel right, you don't need to have tangible proof of it. It's your spirit telling you that this person is not good for you, because this person is someone that abandons themselves, and this person will abandon you. Till the time they don't learn to do that, I hate to break it to you, this person will do the same thing to you. I think that maybe you have outgrown, and this person may be someone that you had a comfort zone with, and you are grieving an old part of you. Whether that part was toxic or not, whether that part of you was dysfunctional, so to speak, textbook dysfunctional, um, I think that you are grieving that part of you, and you need to allow yourself to feel the loss of maybe losing yourself. It doesn't have to be good or bad. It's just, I'm losing some part of me, and it is painful, right? So you have to allow yourself to grieve this part of you, because this person reflects an older version of you, an older vibration that you used to live or thrive on. And now that you've outgrown, you're looking at this person and you're kind of like, I feel like one of the biggest indicators I'm getting is that your face started breaking out, and in fact even your body. So it's almost like this person's vibration, or this person's energy around you was hovering. um and I think that you do need to practice energetic boundaries with this person. So try to meditate upon this, because that works differently for everyone. Try to pray about it, try to find solutions, and really, really allow your body to take over in this procedure, especially if you're someone that is coming back, or opening yourself up to dating other people. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you where it is at and who it feels comfortable around, even if it's friends or family. That's what I'm really picking up over here. So I'm gonna pull out a few channel messages from my self-curated oracle deck to conclude your reading right here. You can email me to book a reading with me or get messages from this. So what would this person say to you? We have two flippers. I stay silent because I don't feel like I'm ready. I'm working on healing. I regret pushing you away. I don't intend to self-sabotage it. Feel safer in silence. So I feel like, this person still till date has feelings for you. That's what I'm picking up, because I am reading the present energy. And I think that this person is hiding a heck a lot of emotions, ranges of emotions, from regret, guilt. I also heard temperament issues. You may have not seen this person's angry side. That's just for a few of you, but this person obviously does have that. Um, and I am really picking up that this person is hiding a heck a lot of feelings. It's almost like just a little bit of hope. Maybe we reconnect. There is a flame that is still burning for you. I would say that easily. I can say that. I'm overcoming mental rigidity through spiritual maturity. I'm stepping away from the matrix. I think the biggest um, indication of this message is that this person is understanding that they disrespect themselves by being easily accessible to other people, especially physically. The emotional abandonment from my childhood made me feel like I am unworthy of love. Thank you so much, Spirit. This confirms that what all I have said. And I'm going to leave this reading over here. Pile number 3. If this was helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose the Laguna Agate and the Brady Tarot, this is going to be your reading about your person's late night thoughts. I have a few pre-shuffled cards. So there's something about communication and dream state. And currently this is the only pile that has astral communication. When I'm talking about astral communication, I feel that maybe there's some sort of strong trauma within both of you that prevents the both of you from being real about this connection to each other. This seems like one of those connections where both of you have such tender feelings. Maybe this is a newer connection, I'm not sure, but you have such tender feelings for each other that may scare you, may make you question if this is real. And I think at this point, I don't know what your history with this person is, or even if there is any, but there's almost like the both of you have this bubble. You have this bubble, your own bubble, where you are expressing, feeling all sorts of these emotions that you're feeling in this love connection. But if it comes on a physical level, you're not confessing anything. You're almost pretending like this doesn't exist. And I think it's your person as well. Because maybe there's some sort of stoicism, or you're not expressing this to each other. That's what I'm really picking up over here. So I'm going to take the deck. So you are someone that this person often thinks about, a very polished person. Different than what they're used to. You look better than their ex. That's what I heard. Yeah, there's such a comparison. And there's something about your creativity that this person really appreciates, is also what I am picking up. It's not an easy situation. I don't know if there are lingering feelings about for an ex or on this person's end, or they're just not over what has happened in their past relationship. But there's something about they keep thinking about what has happened to them in the past, or maybe there's an ex that is quite nosy. That could also be the case if you know about it. Especially, I'm getting that if this is someone that is in your physical sphere, whoever this person is, you're aware of who their ex is. That's a very optional message. We have the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. They try not to obsess over you, but they do. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Five of Pentacle. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Ace of Cups. The Magician card. So this is Gemini, Virgo. Then we have Libra, Aquarius. I picked up on Scorpio, probably because we have the Ace of Cups over here. So again, in terms of what I just explained, the energy that I pick up, I really feel like, oh, I'm hearing the song, Never Gonna Forget, Never Gonna Let You Go. Oh, I fucked that up. Never gonna get, never gonna forget. No, never gonna get, never gonna forget you, never gonna get. This is Avicii, I think. I don't know. No, that's not Avicii. It's almost like this person. There are strong feelings over here. This is a past life connection because you can't explain how you really feel. I'm gonna take this card upright. Peace. You can't really say how you feel. You can't understand how you feel, but you just do. There's no reasoning for the feelings that you've got for this person. There's no reasoning for, vice versa. I feel like I'm talking to you, but then again, I really want to put it out there that they also feel the same. And maybe you've been having dreams about them. Maybe there's a vivid picture of this person that comes in your head. Maybe there's just a soul's image or perception that you view in your dream state. There's just somebody that you're feeling in the dream state. You're feeling somebody's presence. It's because the connection is pretty strong. For a few of you, you could have dreamt of this person before they came in your life, or you used to have visuals of them. And I think you may not recognize your gifts, but Spirit is conveying something to you in your dream state or through some sort of a clairvoyance. That's what I pick up. I have a lot of pain in my shoulders, which really makes me question if you feel burdened or this person feels burdened by the responsibilities in their life and other things with, in relation to this connection, because with joy, they kind of see you as someone who would not settle for less in all areas of your life. This is not just a cliche description about your stance for relationships and whatever it is. You're kind of like someone that they perceive to be you know how sometimes we come across people that we just look at, then they're doing quite a lot in their life, and we almost look at them and we're like, this person will stop for nothing. Like, they'll probably achieve something of value in life. Like, it's something like that that they see in you. It's almost like they see something special in you. They see some sort of they see this is this is comparison, and I'm having to really think because the energy is not coming in my grasp. I think these are very fleeting thoughts, or really, yeah, they're like fleeting thoughts. They're maybe opinionated, or assumptions also to an extent, but it makes me feel like this person just looks at you, or maybe they stalked you, or they've known about you, and they see you as someone that it's not just related to them in relationships. They don't think that you're even focused on them, and maybe you feel the same thing, but I feel like they see you as someone that they know that no matter what happens, like you're pretty ambitious, or they see that you may have this drive and you're quite passionate. And that's one quality they really like. And I think that what I'm specifically hearing for this person is something that is mirrored in them. They may have a very suppressed uh, self-expression, so they really admire this about you, that you're so passionate, and you are so expressive about who you are and what your opinions are, and you're opinionated. Like, you just see, like I said that word twice or thrice, it might be something that really sticks out for them, that you have your own voice. And when I say that you have your own voice, it doesn't mean that you can just say about things, but you mean, like, you have your own voice, you have your own opinions, and you're not scared to put it out there. um and it's an underrated quality. It's something that you develop with experience. You learn how to respect your own opinion. So I feel like this person is like someone that's feeling a little bit estranged, a little bit away from you, a little bit like they're trying to understand you. I feel like this person admires a lot of your qualities. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm gonna shuffle this. I'm gonna take this card upright. Eight of Swords. Oppression. I told you there's something suppressed in this person. Why are they not communicating with you? I'm gonna take whatever this card is in the reverse. This is Knight of Cups. I'm using this deck after a little while, so I'm just confused with the suits, and I want to get them right. So they have the Knight of Knight of Cups with Eight of Swords. I heard the word refuse. They refuse to acknowledge their adequacy in terms of you. They think that you're better than them, and you wouldn't go for this person has an opinion about you again. They have an opinion about you, or an assumption about you, that they're not good enough for you. But there's a specific thing about it. They're comparing themselves, or there's this imaginative suitor that they have created for themselves, that they think that you would be more open towards someone that is, I don't know, more hoity-toity. That's the word that I get. More out there, or honestly more maybe richer than them, or more worldly. Let's just put it that way. They're just viewing themselves as to be not nothing, but they don't think they would. They have this assumption, a self-proclaimed assumption, they wouldn't do well with a person like me. They wouldn't go for a person like me. It's like this person is underestimating themselves, and I don't know how true that is. But I think that they see you out of their league. Like, you wouldn't go for someone who looks like them, or who is not that flamboyant. I don't know why this person thinks that you live life of leisure. Curious. I'm curious. I'm gonna take this card in the reverse. Past, present, future, because this person is stuck up on what has happened to them in the past. So this person has not been able to heal, okay? And the way in which their ex treated them, or their past has treated them, they're holding on to that very tightly. I'm going to take this card upright. patience, and their inner guidance. I feel like almost like your higher self is guiding this person. We have 23 twice, which reduces to 5. We do have 5 here about change. It's almost like, and we have 4 as well. So it's almost like something inside them is telling them that you need to wait this out. You need to see how you feel about yourself, because it's almost like this person sometimes gets so down about themselves. It's not a pretty picture. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a pretty picture for them. And these are some really ugly thoughts that are coming out in this person, and is really reflecting a very strong shadow attribute, which, oftentimes we think, and this is something that I also go through, and I'm almost stunned by how much pessimism um, comes out of me, or self depreciative thoughts come out of me when I am close or closely examining or observing, I'd rather say, um, a wound in me, or a part of wound that is resurfacing. And sometimes I just feel like, um, like you're just kind of feeling like, well, I don't know where all of this self-hatred is coming from, right? I almost kind of question myself, like, wow, you really have so much resistance about this. And I'm kind of stunned when I have these phases in my life where I'm uh, feeling something pretty shitty about myself. And I'm like, but I have been working on myself. So where is this pessimism coming from? And it's like, it's so easily said that, you heal and you grow, but I think one truth that I abide by is that you keep revisiting a wound again and again. It's like, let it hurt till it doesn't hurt anymore. And we don't talk about the specifications of it. We don't talk about it in details. We just talk about it as feel it to heal it. But the amount of energy that goes into feeling, there's the amount of prioritization that goes into making effort and healing yourself. It's like you're kind of like scheduling shadow work in your life, like you have to make time for it and effort for it. um and I don't know if this person has been focused on other things, which brings me back to this person. I think that it's difficult. um I think this kind of understanding or perception comes only once you have met that resistance within yourself. um yeah, and I think relatively this person may be someone that is understanding that they need to wait it out. They need to understand what is going on within them, and why they're feeling the way they're feeling about themselves. Like, why is it so ugly? So maybe what I just expressed definitely could be something that ties in with this person. Maybe, we have this perception. We think that um people out there, just because they're not quote unquote spiritual, they don't know what they're doing, or they don't have self-awareness as much as we do, or someone that proclaims themselves to be a spiritualist, right? But there are people out there that don't really uh, they don't go by the image of it, but they're quite self-aware. And some people tend to learn how to use those tools to heal themselves. And for some reason, I feel like this person is aware of the fact that their past is holding them back. And this point in their life, they feel guided to really look after and investigate. It's almost like, you're examining a wound as if you're like a doctor surgeon and you're looking at it. So this person is playing the role of the patient and the doctor as well. This is the vital key of becoming a healer for yourself. You must know, right? So I feel like this person is learning how to heal themselves right now, and I think that a lot of their energy may be going into this process where they're trying to. I think this person has made a choice to prioritize themselves right now, which is a very good thing. It's commendable. A lot of times we think that we can put ourselves on the back burner because something else looks rather more enticing, right? Um, so I think that maybe they're trying to figure out a lot more, because this person does have commitment on their mind when it comes to you. But when they think about commitment, it's like always how they feel about themselves, the image that they have about themselves, the image that they hold in their own mind for themselves is a huge barrier. And that's just what it is. You can't read too much into it, you can't solve this mystery. And that's wherein probably if you're struggling, you're watching too many readings, I think that that's where you can figure out how you can how you can learn to release control about, maybe if you're watching too many readings, for example, right? So you kind of learn it in that manner. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have loneliness in reverse. I know that I'm never alone. So this is very interesting. I feel like this really tells me that maybe this person is realizing that they don't want to be alone anymore. Maybe they are someone that maybe they've been single for a while, or maybe they haven't completely dived into a serious relationship or a genuine one. Um, and I think that this person may be someone that is realizing now that they feel pretty lonely. They want something real. It's not about that they don't have people around them, it's about genuine connections. I think that this person is realizing that they're craving one, they're wanting one, they want to be in a relationship. I'm hearing it's almost time to like buckle up, get up, and well, grow up. That's what I'm really picking up over here. Oh, wow, we have covenant, sacred contract. So they recognize, and that's what I've been telling you. This is number 7, one of my favorite numbers. This is like somebody who recognizes that somebody's birth date could be 7. So this is someone that recognizes that there's something special between the both of you. This is how they feel. This is what they think about. And I think that if I had to really say pile number 4, what they really ruminate about, what they really overthink about is honestly like their self-perception. Uh, we have two sides. One in which we do recognize our potential strengths and everything, our personalities, our good traits. But one shadow attribute really comes out very strongly, which is very deep inside, where there's this little voice that says, I'm unlovable. And once it's met with a divine counterpart, that voice becomes louder because now it has the place to say what it has to say and nowhere to hide. So it's not that this person doesn't believe that they're lovable. Some part of them is strongly highlighting right now because it has taken the stage. All the good traits have taken a back. Right now, this is such a strong mirror for them that it's screaming, you're unlovable and why would they want to be with you? So the mind is kind of looking for a reason as to why you would not pick them. You know, maybe they don't have enough money or maybe they're not good looking enough. It's like, rationalizing 101. So this person really needs that moment to meet the resistance. They have to learn how to give themselves that love. And I believe this person will be able to do that because there's something quite serene about this person. There's something that is mature about this person. That is almost like, well, I understand the situation. Yeah, I understand this. This is also someone who has spent a good amount of years on the face of earth, right? They must know a thing or two how to do things for themselves, right? So I'm going to take the last card in the reverse. We have crown games, right use of power. So this person doesn't want to come in and manipulate you and lead you on if they're not ready for a relationship. That's how they are honoring you, if I'm being very honest. This is just how this person is perceiving this situation to be, as like, I'm not going to embarrass this person. They may be okay with doing all of that nonsense around here and there, and they may be okay with you thinking whatever you want to think about them and them playing games which they've done probably. I think it's not just like leading people on or using them for whatsoever reason. I think it's just that this person, in terms of playing games, probably recognizes that they do have, what do you call that? They're good with words, they're a smooth talker, but they don't want to do that with you. I think that their recognition of you, I almost hear good person, quote unquote. They think you're a good person. You won't stoop down to that level. God knows. I mean, we all do stoop sometimes. But it's almost like, well, I think it's almost like this person, like thinks that you wouldn't do that. Or they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't bring out that side of you. Because if anybody is too petty with you for a really long time, I think it's kind of like you're prone to burst out. That's almost something that I'm hearing over here, that maybe this has happened to you in the past, or maybe they just know how to push other people's buttons, and this person doesn't want to do that with you because they are too sleazy to be direct about what they want, you know. So there's something about that. I don't know how that fits, but there's something about that, definitely. So I am going to use my self-curated oracle deck to get a few messages from this. If you wish to book a personal reading or get messages from this, information is given down below. I'm gonna see what they want to say to you. Okay, before I conclude, I'm hearing that I want to take the third card in reverse to see will they message you. Five of Swords in reverse. I can take the second one upright, Page of Wands, and the last one. Okay, I'll take this one upright. Two of Pentacles. I think this person will. There's a possibility, there's a high possibility that this person will. It's a general reading, that's why I'm saying it's a high possibility. So that, you know, you're not disappointed if it doesn't happen, because this is a general reading. But I do see a high possibility of this person reaching out to you. There's something very strong about February. So you may meet them, you may bump into them, but this is not over yet. I feel like, because this is a past life connection. If you've been like racking your brain, is this real? Is this real? This is not. This is real. This is real. So I'm going to pull out a few cards, see what it says. It scares that you can see right through me. I need to come correct in your direction. This is the Covenant card and the Crown games. They know that they've got to get their act right. I respect you and your accomplishments so much. That's what I said. Thank you, Spirit. I'm currently very unsure about how to make this, but that's what I feel like their inner guidance is like. Well, you gotta sort yourself out. It's better to find your own peace than to disrupt somebody else's. There's something special about you. Can't put my finger on it. I told you. Thank you so much, Spirit. This confirms everything that I said. Also, with the astral communication, talk to me. I do hear you telepathically. Find me in your heart. Okay, so pile number 4, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that this was helpful. If it was, please do hit the like button. Subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I am going to see you guys in another one. Bye-bye.